Welcome back, and now we'll deal with Model 2, in which first topic is free body diagram. Let us make you clear that what is free body diagram. It is a figure which illustrates the forces acting on your body. Usually in mechanics, we make use of free body diagram to calculate the unknown forces acting on our body along with the actual forces acting on it. Now, next topic, which is very important, and this topic has been asked many times in the examination. That will be for 6 to 8 marks. Let us discuss that. That is parallelogram law of forces. Now we'll discuss the statement first. What the statement is: if the two forces acting simultaneously on two sides of a parallelogram, both in magnitude and direction from an angular point, then the resultant is also acting from the same angular point both in magnitude and direction along the diagonal of a parallelogram. This is a statement given. Based on this statement, we need to prove two things. One is resultant, which is given by square root of p square plus q square plus 2pq cos theta. Another one is angle made by the resultant, which is alpha, and which is given by tan inverse of q cos theta by q sin theta, p plus q sin theta. It is q sin theta by p plus q cos theta. Let us try to prove it. Now here I have considered a parallelogram ABCD. Along the side AB, a force P is acting. Alongside AD, a Q is acting. The angle made by the force P and Q is theta, whereas the result is acting along the diagonal of a parallelogram, which is AC, which represents resultant magnitude R, and the angle made by the resultant is alpha. So now to prove this parallel law of forces, I suppose to draw a perpendicular from point C. Let's take this point as O. As the angle here given is theta, so this angle will be theta. Okay. Now from triangle BCO, it is a right angle triangle. So here the side BC will be Q, as we know that in a parallelogram opposite sides will be same. So this is Q, and we don't know the side BO as well as CO, but we can calculate as the side is one side is known, and when angle is known, then other side can be calculated. So here we'll make use of sin theta. Sin theta is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. Opposite side is OC divided by hypotenuse is BC, in which BC is known, OC we wanted to know. So here OC will be given as BC into sin theta, where OC is equal to BC, the side BC is nothing but Q sin theta. It is OC. Similarly, cos theta is equal to base by hypotenuse. Base is BO divided by hypotenuse BC. Again we want BO, so here BC into cos theta, where BC is Q into cos theta, it is BO. So here we have calculated the other two sides in terms of Q. Now again I will make use of the triangle. From triangle AOC, I am making use of a triangle AOC. In this triangle AOC, again it is a right angle triangle. So here I can apply Pythagoras theorem. What the Pythagoras theorem states: hypotenuse square, where AC square is equal to AO square plus OC, adjacent square plus opposite side square. We want AC square, where AC square we know that first we'll write, let us write as it is AC square, whereas OA, look at here in this figure, OA we don't know OA can be written as AB plus BO. So I will first write here, I will expand AO in terms of AB plus BO whole square plus OC square. Now here AC square, it is in the form of A plus B whole square, so it is AB square plus BO square plus 2 times of AB into BO plus OC square. Now we'll substitute the value. AC square is nothing but AC, side AC represents R. So it is R square is equal to, here AB represents magnitude of force P square plus BO, here we have called BO, which is Q cos theta whole square, plus 2 times of AB, AB again Q cos theta into BO. AB is P and BO is Q cos theta. Okay. Now OC square, where OC square is Q sin theta whole square. Now here it is R square is equal to P square plus Q square cos square theta plus 2 times of PQ cos theta plus Q square sin square theta. So now it got reduces to P square. Here Q square cos theta, we know that cos square theta plus sin square theta is 1. So here it becomes 2 times of Q square. Sorry, it becomes 1 time. Sorry, here P square plus Q. We'll take Q square common. In a bracket we should write cos square theta plus sin square theta plus 2 times of PQ cos theta. Now we'll continue with this. Now here this become R square is equal to P square plus Q square. It is cos square theta plus sin square theta tends to 1. So this become Q cos Q square plus 2 times of PQ cos theta. We need R is equal to, bring this square root, Q square plus 2 PQ cos theta. This is nothing but magnitude of force, magnitude of resultant force. Now we need to calculate angle made by the resultant, that is alpha. Let us try to calculate that. Alpha, to calculate alpha, again I will make use of same triangle from triangle AOC. It is a right angle triangle. So we can write tan alpha, angle made by the resultant is alpha, so tan alpha is equal to opposite by opposite. In this triangle, opposite side is OC, opposite by base, where base is AO, where OC, but OA can be written as AB plus BO. It is tan alpha is equal to OC, where OC is nothing but Q into sin theta divided by AB is nothing but P plus BO is nothing but Q plus Q into cos theta. So we want alpha is equal to tan inverse of Q sin theta but divided by P plus Q cos theta. Hence proof that it is a inclination made by resultant.